Welcome to IAS headquarters, where we lead the fight against aliens, or more correctly, invasive alien species. I am Control, and along with my field agent K and all of you, we are fighting a battle against the invasive alien species that have invaded our islands. What is an IAS? Let me ask our super artificial intelligence app, IAS1.
Invasive alien species are any organism that once introduced to a new environment proved difficult for the native species to cohabitate with. They include plants, animals, insects, and other invertebrates, parasites, and pathogens. They cause significant harm to the natural environment, to communities, and to Antigua and Barbuda's economy. They are usually introduced as non-native species. However, in some circumstances, native species can become invasive in their native environments after certain changes occur, such as deforestation, environmental changes, and natural disasters.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm the perfect prototype. That's why there's no IS2.
Hi, Control. I was just checking in. What's going on?
I was just explaining to everyone what IAS are. Can you tell us why they're so dangerous?
Sure. Invasive alien species can negatively affect multiple aspects of Antiguan and Barbudan society, both directly and indirectly. They negatively affect the health of forests, biodiversity, food gardens, commercial agriculture, food security, tourism, the wider economy, and community health. Invasive species compete with and many times outcompete the native species and can directly harm our natural resources. These impacts will prove costly and have some serious consequences for our environment.
We are getting an alert of an IAS sighting.
I'm on it. Our first IAS isn't a plant or an animal. They're pathogens that affect trees just like this one. A pathogen is any bacteria, virus, or other microorganism that can cause disease.
It looks like we have clear cases of lethal yellowing phytoplasma of palms.
Lethal yellowing is a type of plant disease called a phytoplasma that attacks species of palm such as the coconut or date palm. It is spread by the plant hopper, a tiny insect that feeds on trees and plants. There is no cure for lethal yellowing. However, plants can be treated to prolong their life.
Another alert is coming in. It looks like a busy day, AK. We have a giant African snail sighting in Mount Pleasant.
Just like you, Control, snails move very slowly and cause a lot of damage. The giant African snail is really a giant, with adults reaching 2.8 inches in height and 7.9 inches in length.
It has a giant appetite too, so it poses a great risk to farmers, and the pathogens it carries can make people and animals sick, so never touch one with your bare hands. Snails like humid conditions, so removing items such as wood, dense vegetation, and mulch can reduce the likelihood of infestation. If they have already invaded your home, you can use snail bait.
Lionfish spotted on a reef. IS1, why don't you take this one?
Sure, because everybody knows how much computers love to swim. The lionfish, aka zebrafish, firefish, tasty fish, or butterfly cod, usually have colored bands that are red, white, cream-colored, or black, along with distinctive pectoral fins and spiky fins sticking out their sides or backs, which are venomous. They feed on small reef animals, and with no natural predators and laying up to 15,000 eggs at a time, they can quickly take over, devastating native species that keep the reefs healthy. Fortunately, lionfish are delicious, and one of the most effective ways of controlling their numbers is putting them on the menu.
Hey, AK, the forest shore has a lot of houses, cars, and dogs?
I'm in a local village. Not all IAS are in remote places. One of our more popular IAS, and not for any good reason, are black and brown rats, and they're everywhere.
Rats are eating and disease-spreading machines, being responsible for ruining food supplies and causing epidemics throughout history. It has caused or contributed to the extinction or the range reduction of native mammals, birds, reptiles, and invertebrates through predation and competition. They restrict the regeneration of many plant species by eating seeds and seedlings, food crops, and spoiling human food stores by urinating and defecating in them.
Yes, they pee and poop on your food. The first step in controlling these animals around human habitation is good sanitation and proper disposal of garbage, together with the rat-proofing of food storage areas. Trapping is often used on a local scale for control around farms, crops, and small wildlife areas. However, it generally fails in removing all individuals, as trap-shy animals can survive and repopulate.
IAS1, tell us, how do IAS get here?
Invasive alien species are primarily spread by human activities, often completely by accident. People and the goods we use travel around the world very quickly, and they often carry uninvited species with them.
IAS1, what else is on the radar?
I'm picking up images of the southern cattail in the northern side of the island. I've already dispatched Agent K to the location.
Southern cattail is an upright perennial plant, 4 to 12 feet tall. It spreads by rhizomes and can quickly lead to a dense colony once conditions change in its favor. Rhizomes are types of plant stems which contain nodes that can grow roots and shoots, just like ginger and potatoes. The plant invades farm ponds, irrigation canals, and drainage ditches, blocking waterways. They steal nutrients and change the water composition, making it difficult for native species to survive. If cattails begin to invade, they must be removed. This is also the perfect habitat for another IAS that grosses out a lot of us. The Cuban tree frogs get into homes and can cause a variety of screams, as well as being a general nuisance around homes. But even worse, will eat native frogs as well as lizards and other invertebrates, seriously affecting their numbers. They come in a variety of colors and patterns, ranging from whitish to gray, green or brown, and can be marked with irregular dark stripes or blotches that fade when the frog changes color. The skin is warty, while the armpit and groin are washed with yellow. You can reduce Cuban tree frog impacts by eliminating their eggs and potential breeding sites.
Gross! He's actually kind of cute. Face recognition determined. He looks exactly like Control.
You got jokes, IAS1. Okay guys, one more to go, then we call it a day. There is an IAS that was brought to the island to control pests during the sugarcane years. Mongoose? Mongai?
Mongooses. They are located all over the island and can be seen running across the road at the most inappropriate time. These little meat eaters are hunting machines that eat native species and are responsible for nearly bringing the racist snake to extinction. Even though the mongoose was introduced to do some good, in the end they were a huge negative for the island's native inhabitants.
Good work today. We've only covered a few of the IAS here, but there are more. You too can join the team by learning how to identify IAS, reporting them, and helping where you can in eradicating them.
Remember to download Me, the IAS1 app, to learn all about and help locate IAS in Antigua and Barbuda. If you have any questions, you can call the Department of Environment at 462-4625 or email us at doe@ab.gov.ag. You can also visit our website at www.environment.gov.ag or our Facebook page, Antigua and Barbuda Department of Environment. I bet you can do a better job than this guy.
Hey, I'm right here! From IAS headquarters, goodbye.
This is a part of the project Preventing Costs of Invasive Alien Species in Barbados and the OECS countries by the Department of Environment with support from CABI, Jeff, and UNEP.